Welcome to this new lesson, which is actually a project. What I want you to do is create a poster or a graphic using just text and the different styles of text. So you can see this one that I created for a fake rock concert, trying to get creative and using layering, different font choices. And so go ahead, get creative with it, and I would love to see what you do. Now, a quick note, just because in the next lesson I will be just walking through this project as I always do, but you might not have all of the fonts that I'm using to follow along specifically, and when you try to open up these project files, you might not have the fonts. Here you can search through different styles of fonts, from sans serif to calligraphy, handwritten, and if you scroll down you can see the actual font, and then you could test out what the font looks like. So say I want to see what my name looks like in these different fonts, you can see it. Now make sure though that when you look at it you check and see what the commercial uses are for, or the rights for. This one is, for example, just free for personal use, so you can't create a graphic and then sell it. You can also filter this, so if you choose 100% free, public domain, and then click submit, these fonts are basically free to use for whatever purpose. So that's just something to be aware of. Just be honest with yourself and be fair with the creators of these fonts, and only use the ones that are free for commercial use if you're going to be using it for a commercial use. If you're just doing it for like a personal project, then have at it and download whatever fonts you want. You can also find a number of fonts through the Adobe website. And if you have the Creative Cloud app open, you can click this fonts button or just go to fonts.adobe.com. And you can also you can search through different fonts and see, for example, this Luxus Brute is pretty cool. So you view it, and then if you want to activate this font in your Adobe Creative Cloud apps, such as Photoshop, you just click activate. And you're going to have to sign into your account, and depending on your actual Creative Cloud plan, I believe there's options for getting fonts versus not. So you might not have access to these fonts if you don't have one of the plans. So now if we go back to our Photoshop, we can see that we should have that Luxus Brute font available to us. There we go, Luxus Brute. And you can actually filter by Adobe Fonts by clicking this Adobe button right here. So here's all the ones that I've downloaded from Adobe. So lots of different ways to get fonts, but have fun with it, and I can't wait to see your own project. You don't have to make it a rock concert flyer. You can do anything you want. And as always, share it with me on social media at Phil Ebner or at Video School Online. Thanks so much.